going on, guys? It's your boy Toxic, owner and founder of iBall Empire. Today I want to make you guys a video to give you guys some tips and tricks on how you can join iBall. In the past, I've had a lot of questions asking how can you join, and to this day still a lot of DMs asking what are some of the requirements, what do you look at, how can I get in. So I want to make a video to kind of break it down for you guys. It's not as simple as like a one word or one sentence answer. Every player is recruited and looked at a little bit different, and throughout this video I'll kind of break down different things so you guys can understand what I look at in different scenarios depending on who the player is, and that can help you guys kind of understand like where you are now and where you fall into maybe when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to iBall. So I'm gonna drop you guys some tips. We'll talk about them throughout the video. So tip number one, probably the most obvious tip of them all, skill, right? We look for talented players. That's what we built our foundation on when we first were created, actually, in 2K17. We looked for skill. Skill was the number one thing that we wanted. So whether that's being a very good player in stage, whether that's being a really good player in pro-am, or other game modes, that is very important to us. So if you can stand out and be one of those elite players in that game mode, it's going to give you a slight edge already coming into the recruiting process. So keep that in mind no matter what game mode it is. Being at the top talent in that game mode is something that we value a lot and something that we have already a part of our brand. So keep that in mind. 2, content. We always want players that are going to look to make content, right? We have expressed to our players and people that are coming into iBall now that we don't want just 2K players. We're looking for people who want to expand outside of just being good 2K players. Yes, it's great to have good 2K players. It's great to have the most talented guys, but we want those talented guys to also expand and grow within content and their fan base and other realms outside just being a good player, because ultimately that's going to help them. It's going to help the brand in the long run. So content, if you're not doing it, start doing it. It's going to be important. Whether that's, people ask me all the time, well, what if I do YouTube? Is YouTube okay over Twitch? I don't really mind what you do. What I do mind is that whatever you're doing it with quality and you're doing it with consistency. That whether that's TikTok, whether that's YouTube, Twitch, I will say I do recommend to have some form of streaming. If you are a big YouTuber and your main focus is uploading videos and you do that consistently, then that's okay also. But I always push and tell guys, hey, do as much as you can as long as you're getting out consistent and quality content. That's going to be important. So content, another very important thing for us when we're looking to recruit someone into iBall. 3, personality. Personality is a big thing for me. We have a lot of guys who are obviously involved in iBall now. And just being around people that you want to be around is important. I don't want people that have high egos, guys that are going to start issues, like to argue. That's just not something that I want a part of my brand, and I don't want that toxic environment being built in my brand, because I truly believe like one bad apple can ruin the whole tree. I do my best to keep that out, and if we do have it, I usually take care of it pretty quickly. So personality is a big thing. We want guys who are going to be positive, they're going to be supportive, they're going to be energetic, they're going to be interactive, they're just going to be a good person all around. So personality, another really big thing. 4, networking. I think networking is an extremely important asset that you have outside of just playing 2K. If this is anything that you do in your life, networking is important. So if you're not networking already in the 2K community, start doing that. Whether that's, if you're a streamer, start networking with other streamers, right? If you're a YouTuber, start networking with other YouTubers. If you're just a skill player, start networking with other skill players, start playing with them, get in tournaments with them, whatever the case may be. Just network in the community, get your name out as much as possible, let people know who you are, let them find out about you. Whatever you have to do to network your name and build relationships and friendships is extremely important for you to do that. Okay, moving on. The last tip I'll give you guys, outside of the ones that we gave you guys already. So just to kind of recap, we went over skill, we went over content, we went over personality, and now another one I want to tell you guys is image. Image is another important thing for me. This kind of falls in line with like this, I guess, the broad spectrum of everything we're talking about. Your image, your overall image, right? Again, when you represent us, or when you join us, you represent us as a whole, right? So your name is already associated with our brand. So if you're out on social media acting crazy, always getting in arguments, posting controversial things, posting inappropriate things, saying inappropriate things on stream, or wherever the case may be, then that just doesn't align with where we want to go in the future. Obviously, we have, you know, high goals of being involved with sponsorships and brand partnerships and other things. So being involved with people who, you know, might be on the more controversial side, it can be a risk for us, and sometimes it's not a risk that we're willing to take. So keep that in mind. I'm not telling you guys, if you are one of those people, to change who you are. No, be who you are. But for us, we have to be careful with who we align with our brand, especially when it comes to certain content things. So image is a big deal for us, so make sure you guys keep that in mind as well. So those are some of my most important tips that I will give you guys when it comes to joining iBall. I hope you guys find them useful. If you guys ever have questions, leave them in the comments in the YouTube video. I think that's going to be a little bit more effective than it would be if you're just DMing us. A lot of us are super busy. We have a lot going on, so it's hard for us to get back to you guys all in DMs. So please leave comments on YouTube video. Let us know, you know, certain questions you have about joining, and we can help you guys understand everything fully, so you guys can, you know, get the best possibility to joining iBall in the future, if that's something you want to do. So, you know, I hope this helped you guys. I hope the tips helped you guys. Again, we're always here to answer questions for you guys. We try to be as transparent as possible. You know, one thing I do always tell people, it's hard to join. Yeah, like it's not supposed to be easy, right? We want the best of the best. We want elite people, and that's just what we've built and what we've been for years. So it is hard to join. Yes, so don't quit if you are trying to join. Continue to work hard, continue to grind, continue to network, put out content, tag us in your content, make it known that you are doing stuff and we're seeing what you're doing. All right, we appreciate it, and we do see it. It does go a long way. So again, I hope you guys find this useful. If you guys haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a like, comment below. We're gonna continue to put out a lot of videos for you guys, especially coming in 2K23. We have a huge list of ideas coming for you guys. If you have some ideas for us that you think would be cool, leave that in the comments as well. So we appreciate you guys. Again, I hope this guy's helped you guys out. Let me know. Much love. See you guys later.